Chapter 17. Obligations. Soft snores blew across my face and I pulled the pillow over me. Would you shut the hell up? Believe it or not, I was tired of having sex, and I clenched my fists in the air to curse him silently so he wouldn't wake up and want more. Kind of a dick move, yes, but we're immortal, you see, so that pillow I covered his face with would hurt him none. Sliding my leg from underneath him as gently as possible, I wiggled my way out of the side of the bed. Yeah, there's no way in hell I can sleep next to that every night. I sneaked out of the room, pulling Jacob's blue t-shirt over my head and shut the door behind me. Even in the darkness, I sensed Logan watching me, and I stopped in my tracks before I got to the kitchen. At the living room entrance, I turned and faced the dark corner of the room, where the only light was the two golden orbs staring back at me. What are you still doing up? The gold eyes disappeared for a second as a scoff filled the room, and he pulled the string on the lamp. I plopped down on the ottoman across from him and tossed up my hand. For fuck's sake, Logan, I did what you wanted, didn't I? He swirled his cup of whiskey as he shook his head at me. I didn't want this. My lips twisted and I shrugged as I searched the room. Well, what do you want me to say? This is your stupid way of life, not mine. His tongue pushed out his upper lip as he struggled to hold it still. He wanted to lash out at someone, namely me. He expected complete loyalty but gave nothing of value in return. I leaned back to look at the sofa. Where's Teddy? The cup settled on the table and he leaned over with his elbows on his knees. Staying in the pool house, he didn't want to sit around and listen to you fucking Jacob either. Despite all my money and power with my kind, I lived a simple life with Pops back home. We traveled the world as we pleased and had servants to take care of all our needs. I hated the shackles of commitment, so I paid most of my lovers not to start any relationship drama. When I became burdened by someone or something, I dropped them like a hot potato and found something new and shiny to play with. Flapping my lips, I turned my hand over. You two are walking in some dreamland anyway. There's no future in this kind of setup, not for two jealous types like you. Sighing, he took my hand and pulled me closer. Everything's going to be fine, we just have to get through this rough part. Shaking my head, I snickered back at him. We don't have to do anything unless you plan to return home with me. I've already told you 100 times I won't be here after tomorrow. He shoved his face into mine. What do you have to go back to, Tessa? What the hell is so good down there that you'd give up all this? It's mine. I shrugged as I wrinkled my nose. Everything that I care about is home. There's nothing for me here. Nothing? Squinting at me, he squeezed my hand a little tighter. What are you talking about? We're giving you everything you could ever need. A real family. Nothing made me roll my eyes as hard as that. My brother's the only blood connection I have left in this world, but it's meaningless. I choose to love who I want based on my own standards, and sharing DNA with someone is not one of them. Oh, for Pete's sake, that doesn't mean anything to me, Logan. I uncurled a finger with each thing I listed off. Love, mates, and family are just words men throw around when they want me to behave myself. I've heard this shit before. My thumb motioned back to the hallway. You two want me to be some cookie-baking robot, and that's not who I am. I couldn't be that if I wanted to. His eyes dropped to the floor to escape the truth. But deep down, he knew it was true. All the women here are housewives, teachers, or nurses. All were born to serve the men of this territory in some way. Someone like me, a leader among her kind, was heresy to this twisted male-dominated version of the old religion. I would never fit into this place. And, by the way, if you'd bothered to ask or care what was important to me, I would have told you I absolutely don't want to. My fingers snapped at him as I rocked forward from the ottoman to stand. I like me fine, just the way I am, and I have no plans to change for you or anyone else. I stopped myself at the archway and held on tight, because I heard tell that rejecting one's mate was painful as shit. I got no ill will toward either of you, but I don't want this. My fingers curled into the drywall. So I release you of your obligations toward me if there are any. Consider this my rejection or whatever. Though I heard him gasp, I didn't feel a damn thing. Not that that was unusual for me. I tapped on the wall and disappeared around the other side. Sorry. Thank you for listening. The next chapter is available on the channel. And if you enjoyed the story, subscribing, liking, leaving a review on Amazon helps more people find it.